YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again, back from ePoolSupply. We've got another quick fix video for you guys today on Pentair's Creepy Crawly Warrior suction side pool cleaner. I've got one kind of already torn apart here, but we are going to show you guys how to replace the front and the rear roller bars. Stay tuned. Alright, and we're back. So again, today we have Pentair's Creepy Crawly Warrior suction side pool cleaner, and we are going to show you guys how to replace the front and the rear roller bar kits. So they are two separate parts, so if you guys are looking to replace the front versus the rear or the rear versus the front, make sure that you guys check out all the links in the description. We'll actually take you guys to those correct parts. They are a little bit of a different size on how they fit on the cleaner, so the actual bar that goes across is the same, that is fine, but the actual rollers are different sizes, so you want to make sure that you're purchasing the right one. Excuse me. In this case, we had already taken the wheels off of the cleaner for you. If you guys want to actually see how to remove this, as well as any of the other parts in this cleaner, make sure you guys check out the links in the description. We will walk you guys through all those. We've got plenty of videos out for how to completely tear this thing apart. But for today, the only access that you're going to need is simply taking off the wheels so that you can get to the outer edges of the frames on both sides. You'll need access to both sides, so go ahead and remove both wheels. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and keep the top shroud on just because I don't want any of the drive kits on either side to think that it's okay to pop out on me. So we're going to keep that on and just make it easier. So first thing you're going to do is when you turn the cleaner on the side, Pentair's actually done you the favor of putting an engraving on the frame itself that tells you, hey, this is the front and this is the rear. They've also done the favor of putting it in a couple of different languages, so depending on where you're located, they'll actually give you the opportunity to know which one's the front and the rear. So to remove these roller bars, you do need to also know what is the left and the right. So obviously if you've got your front and your rear, you're talking about your left and your right. In this case, the right side is where you need to be, as it has a spring-loaded piece, which is the actual roller bar axle, let's say. That's what's actually holding on these rollers to the frame itself. So the other side does not have a spring action. This is very similar to like your toilet paper holder, where one side has a spring and the other side is meant to be solid. So you do need to make sure you're grabbing from the correct side. All you're simply going to do is you can use a screwdriver, you can use pretty much anything, a stick, whatever you got around, to simply push the pin down in and be able to pull it forward. As you can tell, it's snapped back up. That's going to give you the option to then pull this entire assembly up and remove everything that you got here. So these are all your roller bars. This is, in this case, this is the front roller bars with the actual axle in between. I know previously they did use to color code which axle went on what side, whether it would be the front or the rear. I believe they got away with that, and everything is actually the same, so you can actually just use the same part for either or. So really simple. You're just going to go ahead and pull that out, remove it, do the same to the rear in this case, snap it out, go ahead and wiggle it out on the other side. And as you can see, the rear is smaller. So as I said before, they are two different sets. You cannot put the front on the back and the back on the front. It's going to eliminate the way that the cleaner is supposed to function. So make sure that you guys do pay attention to the writing on the frame, even when you're going to install it. And remember that the front is going to be large and the rear is going to be smaller. So just like you took them off, once you grab your new one, whether you're replacing the actual axle that holds them on or you're replacing the physical rollers themselves, you're just going to feed the one side into the, in this case, most of the time it's a little easier if you can kind of set that on there, just so then that way you can just kind of feed the rollers on and you're not having to worry about fighting both. So go ahead and slide them on. They don't need to be in a particular order for the 4 that you purchase. It just needs to all be on that one axle. So from there, just like you did before, you're just gonna merely push that part in, feed it over to the hole, wait till you hear the click, and you know that you're set in place. Gonna go ahead and do the same thing here for the front. Go ahead and get that on. Again, push down to slide it underneath the frame. It's a little bit difficult to do on my table here, so once you get it on, as you guys can see again, clip, and you're good to go. So once you got both sides locked in, everything's good. If the clip is not working, if you're unable to push it in, you may have it backwards, so you may need to start it over again. But like I said, you're going to release it on the right hand side of the cleaner, and the solid side is going to be on the left side of the cleaner. So make sure you guys check out the links in the description below. We've got all these products available to purchase for the Warrior, as well as a bunch of other videos out on how to fix and repair it. So make sure you guys check out all those links. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. We've got a ton of videos headed your way, and we really appreciate the support. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't keep doing this. So we do appreciate it all. So again, today we showed you guys how to replace the front and the rear roller bars on Pentair's Creepy Crawly Warrior suction side pool cleaner. Make sure you guys stick around. We got plenty more to come. Kyle with ePoolSupply. Thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Subscribe today if you haven't subscribed. Check out the links below, and we got a lot more content coming your way. Thank you.